All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to our Monday Chrome. Got Leo doing his Sapphire later on, so it's kind of a Sapphire / Chrome Monday for anybody that's in both. So, how's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Ours was busy as usual. I swear I sat there thinking today, everybody always says, man, where's the time go? And I was really thinking that today. I had all this stuff that I was planning on getting done, and when I got up, first thing I found out was, oh yeah, Tristan's got a dentist appointment today that Jen, I guess, had told me about, but I didn't see the message or something. Oh, Troy had a good time. Still hungover. Those get, I don't know how old you are, Troy, but I've noticed that those definitely get harder to recover from the older we get. All right. So at the end of the break tonight, we'll have the typical race, or random, I should say, for the refractors. And then the consolation prize for anybody that did not get a hit at all. And then I also have it set up where, and it'll take me a minute to cross names off because I'll basically have to do that while I'm doing the hit review. But each spot that doesn't get a hit will be in a random also. So that way people that have multiple spots and get one or two hits or whatever, any spots they don't get a hit on, they still have a chance for one of the consolation prize cards that I've been making. All right, well, here are our 3 boxes. The first one we're going to start with is the last box from the first case, and then we've got 2 from the second case. So good luck, everybody. Let's get to it. So yeah, my day started out finding out I had to take Tristan to dentist appointment, which isn't a big deal, but when you've got empty box, when you've got an empty box, according to my wife, you're upset. But when you've got kind of your day planned out and something unexpected comes up, even though it ends up being a couple hours, it still is a couple less hours that you've got. So I'm still trying to get the rest of the syrup bottled up. Starting off with a base pack. Hey Shay, how you doing? But I have finally got all the syrup out of the main pan. I've got it in my finishing pan. Alright, we've got a hit, and we're starting off with a purple wave, and it is Bridget Digit 218B. And I need to switch back over to my list. 218 is going to Mario. Congrats, Mario. Cross his name off. So far, the reason that it takes quite a while is filtering takes forever. You gotta filter it when it's hot. So when I had quite a bit out there in the main pan, I could just start a small fire and warm it up, refractor, and once it was warmed up, I'd bring a pot in at a time and pour it into the filter tray. And as long as the filters are clean, it takes, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Hey, Mr. Randy O. But it takes about probably 10 minutes to filter that through. So, you know, I pour that in and go back out and get another pot, come back in, see if it's done yet. If it is, I add more. But you can only do that, well, maybe 3 or 4 pots, and then you've got to take the filters out, take them in the house, rinse those out because they get clogged up with what they call sugar sand, which I don't really know what it is. I just know as you boil the sap down, it creates sugar sand or niter. N-I-T-E-R. So anyway, I spent a lot of the weekend doing that, some of last week. I finally got it all out of the boiling pan. Nice, we've got an X-Fractor coming up for our second hit. Good luck, everybody. X-Fractor, liquid metal, 252B, and 252 is going to Timmy. Congrats, Timmy. Got yourself a nice X-Fractor. The other side to that too is my finishing pan. It doesn't hold near as much as the boiling pan, so you know I can filter so much and fill that up, and then I've got to bottle some before I can fill more in that. But as of right now, what's up, Leo? And we've got another hit already. We've got a yellow wave. And this one is Jose Can You See? 241B. 241 going to Danny Morris. Congrats, Danny. Some more base. Anyway, as of right now, I've bottled up 9.5 gallons of good old fresh maple syrup. And I've still got, I don't know, 3 or 4 more gallons, I'm guessing. But I got a bottle yet. I'm hoping to get that finished up tonight so I can be done with it. It's one of those things, I love doing it, but by the end, I've about had it. Refractor. Base pack. Leo, did you see my comment about your cake? That was definitely you all the way. Turning 25 twice and shit. Refractor. All right. Second half of box 1. It just cracked me up. I read that and I'm like, yep, that's definitely Leo. I just can't believe that she's that old. Does not look like it. Of course, I'm not too far behind, but I certainly don't feel like it. Alright, we have a green wave. And this one is Lollipoppy, 223A. 223 is going to Eric Carlson. Congrats, Eric. You're on the board. Come on. There we go. All right. Refractor. Man, all of a sudden the comments started pouring in. I'd love to pull another banger, Brian. I don't know about dancing anymore. I'd have to turn the camera around, and it was easier to do when I was using my phone. Base. Hey, babe. Yeah, I was just gonna say that I told her what time we were starting, but she said if I'm awake, I'll be down there. So I figured she wasn't very awake anymore. She didn't sleep good last night. We're kind of in Michigan right now. We're at that stage where you gotta heat your house through the night. The main house, I should say, but our bedroom ends up just cooking from all the heat that she puts off. So refractor, I still had the cover on the AC last night, so we couldn't turn that on, but she had me take the cover off this afternoon because it's pretty toasty outside. So hopefully turn the air on for a little bit. It'll make it a little more comfortable so we can sleep. And we've got another hit. We have a straight purple. All right, not bad. 5 hits from this box. And it is Bernie Burns, 231B. And that's another one going to Timmy. Congrats, Timmy. Love it when we get bonus hits. Fractor. Yeah, no kidding. It was funny last night though, because I got so hot there at one point. I threw the blanket off, but I mean, I don't know. I must have dozed off, so I don't know how long I was asleep, but I woke up just froze. So it's not like it was actually hot in the bedroom. Just all that body heat your booty's putting off, I guess. Base. It's not body heat, it's booty heat. refractor. Alright, well, that was the end of box 1. Base out of the way. Nothing too high, but we did get an extra hit. Usually we only see 4. X-Fractor was nice. Alright, now, like I said, these 2 boxes are from the second case that we had opened up a while back. Empty box. So, that first box was a nice finish to the first case, having a bonus hit in there. And looks like we're starting with a refractor. Oh shoot, I didn't think to, nobody said anything, so I'm assuming it's fine, but I turned the volume up a little bit on the music that I have in the background. You might not even be able to hear it, I don't know, but if it's too loud or somebody doesn't like it, just let me know. Face pack. I know a lot of times, especially when it's just me down here, that it can be kind of quiet sometimes. I struggle trying to find things to talk about, so I didn't want it to just be too quiet. But we have another hit, our first one out of box 2. This is a straight yellow. It is First Ada 210B. 210, I think, was a closer spot. Yep, going to Mr. Randio. Congrats, Brian. Thank you again for that close. Unfortunately, that means I gotta scratch you off the one random anyway. Looks like a refractor. Yeah, does Hot Tamale complain about it? Tell you to get back on your own side of the bed. I don't tell Jen to get over on her side. I scoot away so she knows now, and she backs away. More base. Yeah, that sounds familiar. She'll be freezing, but her body still just radiates heat. It's like a refractor. Base. I wish that I had some consolation cards to show you that I've been working on. I'm not quite far enough yet to show you any new ones. We have another hit, our second one from this box. This one's going to be a straight purple, and it is Jose Can You See? Another 241B. I believe that was Timmy. Nope, I was wrong. That's Danny Morris. Congrats, Danny. why I always like to double check unless I'm positive. Refractor. I do have one card that I'd worked on. I learned a couple of things, but excuse me, I was challenged by Mr. Ben Siegler to do a Nasty Nick Sapphire Teal. And that was what I came up with. It wasn't what I wanted to do. This is printed on crackle paper or foil.
I know what you want to do.
What I started out trying to do was my normal way of printing in reverse on the acetate, and then I wanted to lay that over the crackle. But when I painted white on the back, it made the black on the front look gray, and I couldn't figure it out, so I gave up. And then I got talking a little bit more to Ben, and he told me something that I would have never even thought of, but he said that the white needed to be thicker. So, just for the heck of it, on the scrap piece that, well, scrap now, but the acetate that I'd been working on, I added more white, and sure enough, it made the black darker.
Thicker is always better, baby.
Yeah.
Well, not always, because no. But, you know. I love you.
Love you too.
I'm going to bed.
Alright, get some sleep.
I pray to God I'm asleep when you come upstairs. I took 2 Benadryl and 4 magnesium. If that doesn't knock me out, nothing's gonna.
Alright. Okay, so should probably put a piece of paper behind that so you can see it a little bit better. If I can find one right here. Let's see. Just use this foil. So hopefully you can see that. This one, let's see. Looks like it's off camera. Let me see if I can move this down. So this one here, I'd painted a little bit of white, and then over here, same thing, I painted some white, and you can see how gray it looks. But then this area right in the middle, I'd added more white to black it out more, and it actually made the black look black. So learned something new, so I'll probably be playing with that one again at some point. But I've got a shop that is somewhat local. They're probably going to get to know me a little bit better, a vinyl shop. Alright, we have another hit, Purple Wave. And that is the Meat Barbecue 245B. And that one is going to Ghoulie Julie. Congrats, Julie. find something above purple for this next hit. It's like a refractor. Let's go for orange or black. Love those black waves. Nope, nothing there, just some base. Another base pack. And before I forget, gotta cross Julie off. Refractor. All right, well, we've got a second X-Fractor. We'll take that. Good luck, everybody. This one is Unbolt Ted. That one is 256B. And 256 has gone to Timmy. Congrats, Timmy. A couple of base. So 2 X-Fractors tonight for Timmy. We've got another hit. All right, we have a green. And this one is Trash Can Ken, 233B. And 233, another one going to Timmy. Congrats, Timmy. I like this. 2 boxes and 5 hits so far out of each box. Fractor. Too bad they weren't all that way. Usually if you see 5 hits, it's because of a C card or a color error. Base. 2 packs left out of box 2. And another base pack. And speak of the devil, there's a backwards card. So I'm guessing we actually are going to end up with 6 hits out of this box. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if this is a C card or a color error. It is a color error. 244. And 244, another one going to Danny Morris. Congrats, Danny. Base out of the way. I'm going to start running out of room on my stands there. All right, down to our last box for tonight. We don't need 5 hits or 6 hits, but we'd love to see a banger out of this one. All right, empty box. All right, let's go, everybody. Looks like we're starting with a refractor. I'm hoping so, Brian. Base. Now, if I remember right, you made it over the 1,000 mark, didn't you, for Chrome? Or was that just overall between Chrome and Sapphire? All right, we've got a yellow, and this one is Shrill Jill, 221B. And 221 is going to Leonard King. Congrats, Leonard. Another name off the list. Oh, there he is. Awesome. Well, that's not going to change anything. I still would love to find something else for you to track. Refractor. Base. I have yet to pull Chrome 6 Super. So that would certainly be top of my list to pull for somebody. Base. I pulled one plate in a personal box. Gosh, that was, I want to say, close to 2 years ago. It's like a refractor. Nice. Definitely much harder to accomplish with Chrome due to the few hits that are tracked. Pretty sure I hit that in Sapphire already, but like I said, that's a lot easier to do with Sapphire. Alright, we have a straight purple, and that's Sherwood Forest, 243B. I think we all know who that's going to. That goes to Nancy. Congrats, Nancy. Some more wood for you. Alright, let's see. The X-Fractors are the top hit so far, so we'll move that front and center. And scratch Nancy's name off the list. Alright, come on. Black wave or higher. Looks like a refractor. Yeah, I know there's still a lot out there. And we got the Super Autos that started in C6, so got all kinds of them. Where are they at? Base? Maybe one of them is still in this half of the box. Refractor. Just base. That's right, Brian. Let's go. Well, not here. We have a purple wave instead. And this one, another tree, Lee tree. The A side this time, 243A, going to Nancy. Congrats, Nancy. Got some back-to-back wood. There we go. Come on, super. Looks like a refractor. No, nothing there. Just some base. And another base pack. Like I'll come out just about right time-wise. Get done just before Nancy starts her Chrome 4 tonight. Another refractor. Ooh, looks like we have another X-Fractor. So 3 X-Fractors tonight. Good luck, everybody. Is Timmy going to take all 3? Ham. Another meat. 232A and 232 is going to Brian, our closer. Congrats, Brian. Right, what do we have? 4 packs left. So now the question is, can we get a bonus hit out of all 3 boxes? Look at that. We've got a green. And this one is Joan Cologne, 220A. I believe that's G. It is. Congrats, G. Got yourself a hit. You're on the board. Okay. So I kind of wonder, now with Chrome 5, it's prisms. That it seems like if you get a regular prism, then you get a bonus hit. I've never, I guess, really noticed before with Chrome 6 and X-Fractors, but at least these three, it seems like if there's an X-Fractor, then you end up with a bonus hit. More base. Alright, last pack. Can we get some last pack magic? No, looks like just base. Alright. Well, that was it for tonight as far as the break. Still nothing too high number wise, but we did get 3 X-Fractors and ended up with at least one bonus hit out of each box. Whoop. Stan's trying to fall over on me. Get back here. Let's see. C-card. We got our purples. And yellows. Alright. It's going to take me just a minute doing this because I'm going to cross names off the the list as soon as I find it here. Alright, so for yellows and yellow waves, we've got 221. 210, 241, 2 greens and green wave. Got 223. 233, 220, 'Purples and purple waves. We had quite a few of those tonight. We got 245. 243. 218. 241. 243. 231. 1 color error for tonight. 244. And 3 X-Fractors. Got 256. 252. And 232. All right. so those are all the hits from tonight. Now, go ahead and open up the refractor random. We'll start with that. Let's see here. All right, there we go. Got our random wheel up for the refractors from tonight. Good luck, everybody. Everybody that has a spot is in this. Here we go. That's going to be Leonard King. Congrats, Leonard. We get the refractors from tonight. All right, now we will run. All right, so we've got a no hits list and a no hits at all. So the no hits is the one that I just updated. So anybody that has a spot that did not get a hit on that spot is in this list. And this will be for a consolation card that I've been working on. Good luck, everybody. Who's it gonna be? Craig! Congrats, Craig. All right, now we will go to our no hits at all, and this is just, there we go. This is, oh, I need to cross these out. This is going to be anybody that didn't get a hit at all. So Brian, Timmy, Mario, crossing off those that did get at least one hit. Nancy. All right. Well, this is what we are left with for people that did not get a hit at all. See if we can't get them something. Good luck to those left. See who it's going to be. It's going to go to Nathan, also known as True. Congrats, Nathan. All right, and for those that are wondering, I am still going to go back. I think, gosh, what was it? I think I've got, I don't remember now. It was either 2 Chrome 5 and 1 Chrome 6 I still need to do, or it was the other way around. But I've got 2 of the lists ready. I have 1 more that I need to go through and cross off the spots that did get hits, and then I will be running those from the last couple of breaks, so there will be some more winners still to come. Alright, and here is, I usually show it at the beginning, but there are the stack of refractors from tonight. Alright, check the comments here. Excuse me. Goodness. All right, well, thank you, Brian, for closing out. Thanks, Timmy, for keeping your spots from the previous. Thank you, I should say the previous closer spots, but thank you to everybody that kept your spots. Keep this going. And if I don't see you later tonight at all or next week, I hope to see you here in 2 weeks for some more Chrome 6. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks again.